All right, come on in. National Border Patrol Council President Brandon Judd. Welcome back to the program, Brandon. Now, DHS Secretary Mayorkas, he says the border is closed. Is it closed? Really? To everyone?
I'm going to use Democrat Representative Henry Cuellar's numbers. He says that the average illegal immigrant pays $4,000 to the cartels to get smuggled into the United States. In the month of February, we apprehended 100,000 illegal border crossers. That means that the cartels, on the low end, the cartels made $400 million in profit, and that's just off of human smuggling. That doesn't include the drug smuggling. Stu, you're a financial wizard. You tell me if the border's closed, if the cartels are making $400 million.
Well, what is the situation at the border? As I understand it, children, unaccompanied children, can walk in, and people can still come across the border illegally, and they're catching a lot of them. So the border is not closed. I think we can say that, can't we?
Oh, absolutely. It's absolutely not closed. When we have the largest surge in 20 years, and I'm going to go further, I'm going to say it's the largest surge in the history of the Border Patrol. I've been a Border Patrol agent for 23 and a half years now. I've never seen anything like this. And not all arrests are created equal. When back in the early 2000s, when we were arresting 1.5 million people, we were just sending them right back to Mexico. So we were dealing with the same people over and over and over again. Now we're on pace to make over 1 million arrests, but these are different people because the recidivism, we're not arresting the same people over and over again. This is a crisis of epic proportions.
What is the administration hiding by not letting media into these border facilities?
They know what the media is going to see. They know that they're going to see. So we call these holding cells, we call them pods. The same thing that the Democrats called cages. We call them pods. When we have pods that are only supposed to hold 80 people, yet we have 694 people in those pods, they know the media is going to see something that is completely and totally out of control. And of course, pictures photos paint a better picture for the American public than words ever do, and they don't want these pictures to get out. They don't want the American public to make an honest opinion based upon the facts that are clearly happening on the border.
I'm just going to roll some videotape for you, Brandon. President Biden says he will end up going to the border. Listen to this.
Are you thinking of going to the border?
At some point, I will, yes.
Do you want to see firsthand what's going on in those facilities?
I know what's going on in those facilities.
Well, he says he knows what's going on in those facilities. When do you think he might go?
Well, I don't think that he is going to go, because if he goes, well, let me take a step back. He'll go if they get this problem under control. He says that he knows what's going on in those facilities. If that's true, then he should absolutely be ashamed of himself. Those facilities are absolutely inhumane to hold children the way that we're currently holding them. He says he ended the Remain in Mexico program because it was inhumane, yet he just put those children in a situation that is even more inhumane than the Remain in Mexico policy ever was. It's shameful.
You're the president of the Border Patrol Council. What do other members of the council think? Are they angry about this?
Well, look, I represent the agents. I'm an agent myself, but I represent the agents. The agents themselves are beside. They're more than upset. Emails are being sent off to upper management on a daily basis explaining how bad the situation is. We just had a contractor that I was just told this morning had a nervous breakdown based upon what he is seeing in those holding facilities. This is, again, something that we have never seen before, and it can be solved. The problem is there just isn't the political will to solve the problem.
Brandon Judd, thank you very much for being with us this morning on a very important subject. Brandon, we'll see you again soon.